Hey everyone, welcome to a game called Rue Valley. This is an early alpha. This is still the playtest, and it was suggested to me by my friend Sky, who you may know from some of the streams that um, I've done. Oh Lord, define character personality? Um, I don't know. I'm not reckless. Doer, not a thinker. You're definitely not a thinker. Very impulsive person. Oh god. You wouldn't really call yourself calculated. You just prefer to think before you act. Yeah, that's probably true. You're somewhat calculated, but what's wrong with finding patterns and recognizing connections? That does sound like me. Pretty calculated. You're often overthinking stuff in a genuine. Oh, that's me to a T. Okay. I am extroverted. Barely introverted. Fine with socializing most of the time, but communication does leave you exhausted. That's true. Being in the company of others, but you can't particularly hide how you really feel about it. You still enjoy being in crowds. I don't enjoy being in crowds. That sounds right. Okay. You're aware of emotions and don't pretend they are not important, but you won't let them overwhelm you. You're not that sensitive, but you're not afraid of embracing them. You're not that indifferent of a person, but you do find it easy to distance yourself from emotions, both yours and other people. I don't usually ignore my emotions. You act like you're divorced from any no, that's not true. You easily empathize with others and are prone to surrender to your own emotions. You see life as a struggle, especially when they tell you just chill. Highly sensitive, you recognize life for what it is. A constant roller coaster of joy and suffering, and you're experiencing mostly suffering. Oh, that's not really true. That sounds right. Okay, is that it? How do I... Oh, I still have one more. I have to pick one more? Sure, let's do that. Oh. Oh boy. Bedtime.
The frenetic sound coming from a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfects the image of the old motel room.
Okay.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yeah.
Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Slight lack of motivation. More like total lack of motivation.
Yeah. That's true.
You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this joke of a therapy in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But
Okay.
for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
I love this art style.
The silence befalls the room. A muffled sound of clanging from the outside only making the moment more uncomfortable.
Uh-huh. I'll try.
That's good to hear. Now, In order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm.
Okay, usual therapy session, I
However,
guess.
since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Can you... Oh, can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing. Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere? No questions. 2.
Mr. Harrow, your case is not to be overlooked. We need to assess the situation carefully.
Your
Fine.
case.
My case,
Not
huh?
so long ago, nobody cared about what you do. Yet now, suddenly, your business is everyone's business.
I don't like that.
This first session is more for you to get acquainted with me and my methods. We have a long road ahead of us.
Oh, good.
Any other questions?
Nope, that's it.
All right then. That's it for today.
Great.
Through the door, you hear that sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Am I living here? Goodbye, Mr. Therapist person. What are you doing?
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Okay.
Spit it out already!
How do I... Oh, okay.
Come on, you thief!
Lady, you need help? Could she be here for therapy as well? Blocked by total lack of motivation. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Poor woman, she should consult with a real professional. Nobody needs to be sent away from their home to this dump regardless of their mental state. And yet what is to be done with lunatics like her? Let them rage around freely, yelling and kicking vending machines wherever they go. There must be a better way to help a distressed person. Perhaps you could speak with her. Well, I can't because I have no motivation.
I'll break you open if I have to.
Okay. Go for it, lady. It'll make no difference to me. Oh, look at her outfit. She reminds me of the mayor from Ooblets. You ever played Ooblets?
Mm-hmm.
She responds to the person on the other end. Social check. Try to get her attention. Oh, Lord. It's best to let her make her first move. She'll soon notice you on her own, end the phone call, and ask if she can help you. That's what receptionists are supposed to do. Pretend to look at the leaflets. Okay, well, let's just do that. You grab a leaflet and stare through it, mentally preparing for the imminent conversation. You either manage to look like you're really here for the leaflets, or she simply doesn't care.
Yes?
Awkward. Move away from the receptionist desk and stop invading her personal space.
Giant donut sign. I have no idea where you are.
So I guess your choices can make this game pretty difficult.
Yes. Now, turn right, and then immediately take a slight left.
Lady, can we just do this? You still feel like you're eavesdropping on the girl situation. Oh, personal conversation. You're standing at the desk. Oh, everything is blocked by awkward. Well, I understand that completely. Just go over here and look out the window for a minute. Stare through the window to pass some time. Beyond the empty parking lot, there's only barren desert stretching for as far as the eye can see. Its emptiness is drawing you in.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the receptionist mutter as if answering some unasked questions of yours. And then you notice small patches of green hidden in the sand. It seems there's always something to be found in nothingness if you stare at it long enough. Smudge your sweaty fingers all over. No. Try to count how many tiny bushes are out there. 4. Oh, so 3, 4, 5. The large ones over there could count as 3 tiny ones. Great. Lady, are you still on the phone? Minutes passed, but the phone call is still not at its end.
Sounds like you missed the exit.
Stare through the window somewhere, great. I don't want to smudge my fingerprints all over the door. Lady, I'm starting to get impatient. Okay, I still can't do anything else. Great, 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 great. What if I just leave? Better wait inside, or she might start another call as soon as she finishes this one.
Can you see the industrial compressor sign? No?
Oh, lady! Still completely focused on her phone call.
No, it wouldn't. We need them today.
Let's just have a sit down. Chair looks very old but sturdy. Great. We'll mess with our phone while we wait. That's what I would do in real life. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists while you wait. Scroll through your feed to kill some time. That's what I would do. Start scrolling through stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsored posts. Scroll some more. In one picture, a grinning middle-aged stranger is apparently showcasing his newest baby. Thanks to a cleverly applied filter, both of them sport donkey ears. Wow. It's an overly long and arguably racist video. That's not good. A non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional double entendres. Hilarity ensues. Oh, why are you still on the phone?
No. That would lead you right back to the barricade.
No, we're just gonna keep scrolling. The gentle touch, the phone screen is on again. I guess we're gonna play a game. First wave of tiny bow tie wearing antagonists appears on your phone screen. Oh, they're cute. Very cute. One of them is wearing a top hat 2 times the size of his body. Another is sporting a goatee worthy of the campiest villain. You tap the one carrying a golden fork and he insistently turns into an amorphous purple splotch. A matching splotching sound effect plays at the same time, further confirming that the bow tie wearing golden fork carrying antagonist is no more. Guess I'm supposed to squash them all. Sigh and continue squashing them. Oh my god. Time goes by and the girl receptionist desk is
All
still
right.
talking.
I understand. Hi, can I help you? I would have finished the call earlier if I knew you were waiting for me. You're too cool.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Okay, let's get you into your room.
Thanks,
So,
lady.
number 6. That's the last one on the 2nd floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
Thank you. Touch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you the card, but she's completely ignoring your gesture and is excitedly waving it around. Great.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Great. Key cards are great. Great, great, great.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest. The guests just kept on losing their keys.
Oh.
It was exhausting. And my uncle didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
Unfortunately, I would probably just listen
So
to the
yes,
rambling.
we've decided to use electronic key cards. Cost us a lot to implement. But now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic.
Oh god, but also it's my fault for looking like I'm interested. While being slow and lethargic certainly adds to the impression of a person with a lot of time to waste. Listening to her story is unbearable, but it's your punishment. While taking a breath between two sentences, she looks at your sad face, only to continue.
How great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
She takes a deep breath, planning to continue, but a notification sound from her phone interrupts her. She immediately grabs the phone, smiles, and starts to type a message as if she suddenly forgot she was talking with you.
Here's your key card. And I'll
Thank
need your
you.
signature here.
Sign it.
Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Great, thank you. I guess I go up? How do I know what room is mine? Ah. Room 6 key card. I can't. How do I know what room is which? Ah, there we go. Okay, door is unlocked. Great, let's go in. Enter the room. Oh, we can just click it. Good. Wow. Kind of cozy, I guess. This is a pretty spacious bathroom for a hotel. Look at the mirror. The mirror splotches are interesting pattern on your face. They conceal a dark circle here, a mole there, a patch of wrinkles. Oh, I know the face all too well and I need to disconcern every little detail. Can we go to bed? Because that's what I would do. We can sit. Let's go to bed. Continue. Hundreds of strangers slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. Unfortunately, between you and the object of your desire on the folded sheet lies a dusty suitcase. Your suitcase. The smallest one you own. Can't deal with this now. Put it away. Yeah, it's such a chore, but the more you prolong it, the worse it will get. If you don't unpack now, it'll feel even harder and more pointless to do later. Just like my laundry that's still sitting on my bed. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an immeasurable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. Do you really want to crawl back into that deep black pit? I can't go back to that. Great. There's not much in the suitcase. Spare clothes, a phone charger, a toothbrush, and a couple other things. You really weren't planning on staying here long. Well, you better see if there's laundry facilities. Sessions, Dr. Finnick said. Day or weeks or months even. Decisional check. Unpack the suitcase. I've changed my mind. We're gonna unpack it. It's just... we did a thing! I don't even know what this game's supposed to be about, so... Okay, you plug in your phone charger above the bedside cabinet. Put your spare clothes in the closet, your slippers next to the bed, and your toothpaste in a cup under the bathroom mirror. Great. Accomplished. This can never be home. More like a prison. Well, I'd say it can never be home. It is now, whether you like it or not. Can I go to bed now? Fall onto the bed, or we're gonna crawl onto the bed. Accurate. It creaks and squirms as you crawl into it. Ugh. You try to make yourself comfortable, but the overly soft mattress swallows you up. As soon as your head touches the rough pillow, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to the Nowhere Motel to attend therapy you didn't need has drained you both physically and mentally. Boy, I believe that. You are desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easy. Just close your eyes and sleep will come. Even though I would just lay there on my phone. It's my usual. But you don't have a moment to celebrate before your ears are pierced by a ringtone that you swore you had changed years ago. Answer the phone, check who's calling. Let's check who's calling. Screen simply reads unknown number. You feel betrayed by your own phone, masking the identity of a mysterious caller. I'd ignore it. I don't answer numbers I don't know. You silence your phone as the mystery of the caller's identity gently teases you. Close my eyes again. Darkness surrounds you once more, but the images return, flashing quickly, without your consent. A veritable carousel of impressions and experiences. What? Chatty receptionist. From the blur of a half-formed memory of impressions, an image of the receptionist emerges. You're desperately trying to catch her attention, but she completely engrossed in her ongoing call. Oh my god. Do I have to keep doing this? Unexpected call. I'll put it on silent and ignore it. Why would anyone answer a call from an unknown number? I have no idea. I could never. Out of the swirling images, the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerges, bouncing up and down as he talks.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yep, just nod. Are you conserving your words or hiding the fact that you just don't have any? I bet it's the latter. Oh. The image of the young woman flashes before your eyes. She's punching and kicking the old vending machine. Could she be there for therapy as well? Ignore her. It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do. Just the bare minimum. Okay, what do I do now? As your consciousness keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experience turns into a cyclone of painful memories, repressed thoughts, and strange images. You find yourself walking through a desert. Your eyes are fixed on the guide in front of you, and your feet are trying to keep up with the steady pace. But the distance between you keeps growing until the guide becomes merely a dot in the horizon. Once you finally admit that you can no longer see them, your body collapses onto the cracked earth below. You surrender to the bittersweet feeling of hopelessness and decide the spot will be your grave and the sun your executioner. Well, okay. But it will be no swift act of mercy. No, you will be tortured and kept wishing for it all just to end. Look up at your headsman or cry. As you gaze at the sun, green and purple after images start appearing from your eyelids every time you blink. And the sun keeps staring back at you relentlessly without the slightest intention of ever moving away from the zenith. Okay. You're desperately searching for something in the dark. Rusty attic full of broken furniture and random clutter. You don't recall ever being here before, but you know it's the attic of your own house, and every piece of old junk that you stumble upon feels somehow familiar, although you can't really recognize any of it. Open the closet covers. Search behind the pile of crumbling, decade-old books. You carefully move the pile to the side and discover another pile of even older books hiding behind it. While moving the second pile, despite your care, some of the books simply turn to dust, only for the third pile to be revealed. Of books so ancient, you don't dare to touch them. Look in the closet full of cobwebs. Inside the chest is a pile of old letters. You can't remember if they're yours, but you know that they're not worth reading. Okay, look below the sofa. You look underneath the sofa and only darkness meets your eye. You stretch out your arm reluctantly, but only find dust and dead insect shells. Give up. The figure of your angry father towers over you. What have I done? You say frowning. He says frowning at you in disappointment. But I didn't do it at the end. The emptiness inside you grows, absorbing one more chunk of yourself. Are you falling? Oh. Don't worry, these are not real memories. Yet they are echoes of my past, but they are embodiment of my feelings. I think they're echoes of my past. More like random neutral activity in your brain, best forget about them. I just know they are important. They don't feel random at all. Could be, but are you strong enough to confront them? Not yet, apparently. What is happening? The sound of a car engine and screeching tires urges you to open your eyes, bringing back the miserable reality once again. Your head is still spinning in a whirlwind of uncomfortable thoughts. Your nostrils pick up a curious smell of dust, and your throat is as dry as the desert. It was foolish to hope you'd fall asleep. Get up and find some water. It sounds like it's raining. Just go drink from the tap. I mean, I would never, but... turn on the tap and drink some water. As soon as you turn on the tap, a horrible smell fills your nostrils. It's like there's a plumbing issue in hell, and all that blocked sewage is feeding directly into the faucet. I changed my mind. I'm not touching the water. Good. For a moment there, you seem to be drifting back in your old ways. Oh, alright, I guess we gotta leave. And it's raining. Great.
God damn it!
You hear the man yell from inside the vehicle, even though with a tinted windshield you can feel his frustration.
Come on, start, you piece of shit!
He yells at the car. Hey, litterbug. Ugh, he's in a hurry. Hurry to break his neck, perhaps. Oh, that might be right. Come to think of it, could it be that's exactly what he's trying to do? I'd rather not think about that right now. Right, let's find something to drink. There was an ice machine down here. Wasn't there? Yeah. Oh, Lord. You jumped as if someone jabbed you in the stomach. For a split second, the whole world was exploding. It was just a thunderclap, the loudest one you've ever witnessed. At least my reflexes still work. As well as your heart, it's racing from the sudden shock. But there's nothing to use this unwanted excess for adrenaline for, so it keeps lingering, eating you from the inside out while standing alone and thirsty in the middle of the empty parking lot. Truth be told, it's not a half bad idea. I mean, I guess we could have went to the vending machine, but it didn't seem like it worked. No, it seems like it's broken. Puts ice into your mouth. Yeah, let's try the vending machine first. The battered machine seems to be decades old, except for a newly installed, comically large reddish button. Press a couple of keys on the keypad, check the label on the reddish button. Some change on the machine. Let's check the label. It reads, "Drinking water for the people of Rue Valley, free of charge, courtesy of Coral Destiny." Press the button. With a bang and a clang, the machine vomits out a bottle of water. Take the water. The almost frozen plastic feels slippery in your sweaty hands. You can't wait to drain it of its precious fluid. Drink it. Okay, pull it out of your pocket as aggressively as possible. Your thirst screams at you to gulp down the whole bottle right now, but there's no need to hurry. Take it one sip at a time. Right? What the hell was that? Suddenly, the night sky turns blood red, and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety washes over you. You should get away from it. But you can't run away from the whole sky on fire any better than you can from your own past. At least I don't have to face it. Close my eyes. Your eyelids connect. The darkness greets you for a mere second, but as always, the carousel of suffering starts spinning immediately. How do I let go of it? How do I stop? What kind of answer is that? It's easy. Stop being you. Nobody can stop being themselves.
You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you?
I wasn't expecting you. But the receptionist disappears, and instead the fiery sky begins burning its way through the darkness, cutting several straight, narrow slits into your closed eyelids. Oh, God. I want this to stop. Well then, keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. I have no choice. Am I dead? Am I fine? Okay.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Stop the carousel and focus on something else. Surely there's something pleasant to think of instead of bushy eyebrowed psychotherapist and the court-mandated therapy. Think of something tasty, think of something interesting, let's do something soothing. But Dr. Finnick only seems to become more real. Mr. Harrow, can you hear me? Yes. Sorry.
It's all right. I am aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now, and we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
Lack of motivation, that's the least of your worries, while your mind is filled with this crushing, overwhelming sense of impending... Wait, did you hear that? Muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates and the cold sweat appears in your armpits.
At all times, if possible.
The doctor finishes, apparently expecting some sort of answer from you. Sure.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm.
Great, you say that every time.
Since this is your first session...
Wait, what? He stops mid-sentence and gives you a concerned look.
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
Well, you ensured this whole session stoically so far, but this one moment of anxiety could completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. Try and act like you're stable, well-adjusted person that you are. You open your mouth with the intention of convincing him that you're fine, but the stress is just too high to control and you're instantly overwhelms you. Cry your heart out, panic, hyperventilate, repeat. Let's cry about it. Let's cry it out. Your face wrinkles in spasm and tears burst in your eyes suddenly as if your pressurized canister full of ocean water has been ruptured by a stray bullet.
It's all right to let it out.
You recognize great compassion in his voice. Gradually, sob by sob, you calm down and your breathing slows down to its usual tempo.
There are tissues on the table if you need them.
Thanks. Use the tissue.
Feeling a little better? Good. May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
Haven't slept in months.
Is that so?
Seems to inspect the dark circles under your eyes.
Well then, if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight...
He opens his hand, revealing a single purple pill laying on his palm.
There's no reflection in his glasses. Behind them, a pair of bushy eyebrows.
Reach for the pill.
Remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing
Hypnotic.
more.
Okay.
Hopefully, it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow. All right then. Now, you only need to pick up the key card for your room, and I'll call the reception to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
Thanks. Thanks, Doc. I'm so agitated. Why am I so agitated all of a sudden? You must have gotten lost in the thoughts for a moment while the doctor was speaking. It couldn't have possibly happened more than a couple of minutes ago, but it feels like an hour has passed since. And then the sound of an old alarm clock awakened you from a daydream you can't remember, and this overwhelming tsunami of dread appeared out of nowhere. So I wonder if this is like Groundhog Day, where we keep reliving the same day. Take a moment to calm yourself down. You point your gaze towards the endless, unmoving desert. It's calm in the distance. But not so much right here, as the machine-heating woman keeps hitting violently. Alright, so can I talk to her yet? No.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
All the attention of the girl behind the counter is being hogged by the ongoing phone call.
Yes. Now turn right, and then immediately take a slight left. Hold on, I've got someone on another line.
Oh, God.
Hello, reception.
She
What can I
raises
do
her
for you,
eyes to
Dr.
look at
Fink?
you. Yes, he's here. Of
Okay.
course, no problem. In an instant, the realization dawns on you. Because of your crying outburst at the end of your session, Dr. Finnick must have just warned the receptionist of your condition. I'll smile at her. She smiles back at you as she touches the button again.
Hey, listen. I have to go now, so let's... I know. We'll have to manage without it today. I know. Sorry. Bye. Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in? Everything
Boy,
is in
am I.
perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
Thank you. You're welcome. Let's get you into your room. Her voice is full of enthusiasm.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
Oh, thank you. Reach towards the card. You stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand it to you, but she's completely ignoring your gesture. She's excitedly
I
waving
see
it around.
you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Great.
You must be very tired. Perhaps I'll tell you about it some other time. It's a really interesting story.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it some other
Here.
time.
I'll just need your signature.
Now I'm paranoid. This won't get you. They won't get you this way, and don't forget the small print. What is wrong with me?
Oh, are you a lawyer, perhaps?
She interprets you curtly. No, really, not really. She's right. You're not a lawyer, so who are you kidding? Sign the damn document and prepare for the unknown consequences.
Thank you for your trust, sir. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Great, thank you.
Giant donut sign.
Good. Let's go put our clothes away again. So I guess just like little things change each time. The paint is peeling from the wood on the door, but number 6 is shiny and chrome. Unlock the doors and enter. Boy, I can read today, let me tell you what. Alright, let's put our stuff away. Why am I afraid of unpacking? Perhaps you're scared of what you might find in there. Or maybe worried that by unpacking you accept that you're going to stay here for some time. They're going to keep me here forever, aren't they? What could be inside? You? What? Perhaps I could relax a bit in the armchair instead. Procrastination is key, I guess. As soon as your buttocks touches the frayed armchair, seat, tiredness overwhelms you. coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy, you don't need strain you both mentally and physically. All you want is to sleep, but unnerving restlessness is gnawing at you from the inside, like a colony of termites munching on a piece of dead wood. Stare at the suitcase, close your eyes and hope. Let's play with our phone a little bit. Scroll through your feed. You're scrolling, but every post looks like you've already seen it before. Same old, same old. But you don't have a moment to celebrate, for your ears are pierced by a ringtone that you swore you had changed years ago. Okay, so I can't... Okay, check who's calling. It simply reads unknown number. Okay, so what if we answer it this time?
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
The line crackles heavily as if the man is speaking from a distant past. What can I do for you?
Well, Mr. Harrow, the real question is, what can we do for you? My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Oh, my case? My case?
Well, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure you're quite concerned about it, Mr. Harrow, but don't worry. We're here to help you regain your rights.
Okay.
Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this true valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are.
I don't trust
You
this
know
person.
what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it. So,
Okay.
I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation.
Do I have to decide right now? All this is happening suddenly.
I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you, I'll simply write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Tschüss.
What does that mean? Before you have a chance to say anything, the phone is already dead. But at least you know you're not the only one who realizes the absurdity of your mandated psychotherapy. Okay, let's just hope sleep will come. Oh, for a precious moment there's only darkness, but images start flashing quickly without your consent. Yeah, we already know. Okay. Judging by the careless driving that you witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient of Dr. Phoenix. Seems to be in a hurry to break his neck. When did this happen? This evening, but later. Okay. Unexpected call. For a second, the whole world was exploding. It was just thunderclap, the loudest you've ever witnessed. At least my reflexes still work. As well as your heart. Okay, this one. Suddenly, the night sky turned blood red. You know, we tried to get away. Can't run away from the whole sky being on fire. Nothing happened afterwards. Nothing after, but everything again. Okay. The meaning of what you just experienced is still hard to grasp. Is this some weird deja vu? The memory seems so real, and yet these things clearly never happened. You've actually gone completely mad. Oh, have you actually gone completely mad? They were right to send you to Dr. Finnick. But what if the careless driver really does show up? What if the lightning actually strikes the motel and the night sky turns red? What if? How would you remember something that is yet to happen? Then again, why would you imagine events so specific? Not enough willpower. You want to get up and find out these strange memories, how they would play out in your reality. Or if it's Or if it all is but a fever dream of a lunatic. Yet you can't, it's all too much. All you want is to forget you ever had any of these visions. To forget about being here. To forget about the incident. Stay in your armchair forever. What now? Am I literally just gonna stay here forever? Can't do anything else. Blocked by paranoid. Close your eyes again. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return again. Can't seem to calm down until at last you open your eyes again. Okay, back to the phone then. Play a kick match of that game. Playing this game right now for some reason feels unsettling. It's supposed to be relaxing. It's not your fault, you're simply too nervous to play a stressful game like this right now. Let's take the pill. Swallow the pill without any water, not a pleasant task. True, but getting... feels like too much of the effort. Force the pill down your throat. Using saliva as a lubricant, you help the purple capsule find its way into your stomach. Okay, you have no idea how long it will take until the effects kick in, but there's nothing to do but wait. Close our eyes again. You expect the images to return at any moment, but gradually your thoughts begin to slow down and your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. No turmoil, no remorse, no pressure, no fear, no embarrassment. No pressure. Yay. What now? Oh, here we go. What? Oh, was it the purple pill? Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Embrace your sweet relief. Like a leaf in the wind, you're tossed this way and that. Hello? But what is that? A tiny spark of light seems to have taken root deep inside you? You must have broken away from that mighty forked bolt of the brightest light you've ever saw earlier. A spark still without shape, still without purpose, but full of potential. The sound of the loudest thunder jerks you out of your slumber. Yay! The spark of energy, now fully grown, is pulsing in your chest. You remember this feeling. And as you finally recognize what it is, your pathetic attempt at forgetting about what you experienced earlier is shattered. Okay, so we lost... Oh. We don't have the lack of motivation. Can I do this now? You have to find out if the careless driver showed up again. You must know if the sky will really be set ablaze. You need to see if everything will happen again, and if it does, you need to remember. Get up. Okay. The rain has slackened off, and you see nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that you could put your finger on. If the careless driver visited the motel, he has surely left already while you were sleeping. I should have found the strength to get up earlier. I don't want to be guilt-ridden. There, it's not your fault. You were incapacitated. There we go. Investigate strange occurrences. Glass towards the parking lot. As you stare at the reflections on the wet, dark asphalt, the memory begins to unfold in your mind again. He enters the car, starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, smashing his rear light before driving away in a cloud of smoke. If it really happened, they must be able to find some evidence down there. What is this game? Investigate, inspect the transformer. Look at the shards. That would be evidence. There are several small ones scattered all around, translucent triangles and rhomboids. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and wet, boldly staring at you from the dirty asphalt. Inspect the transformer, inspect the largest shard. The shard is obviously part of a broken taillight. This means he's been there already. There's no other option. Or is there could have been lying here for days from some other vehicles. I knew I'd find something here, and I did. So it has to be true. And then before you can wrap your head around all this, the skies are once again set ablaze exactly as you remembered, only confusing you even further. What will happen now? Will you find yourself back at Dr. Finnick's office in a moment? Will you remember anything? Or was this a one-time thing, and the evening will now continue as if nothing happened? Befuddled, you cast your gaze on your wristwatch. It's 8:47 p.m. The frantic sounds of the alarm nudges you back into the
Still
present.
with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yes, you have my full attention.
Mr. Harrow, I am aware of a slight lack of motivation you may be experiencing right now.
Lack of motivation, but you are motivated. You just need to remember. I was daydreaming. I don't want to remember. To remember? Yes, there's something very important. And suddenly the image of the young woman punching and kicking the old vending machine emerges in your mind. But like the first rock in an avalanche, it's inevitably followed by others, and more memories start emerging. The receptionist, the thunder, mysterious driver, and finally that of yourself standing in front of the transformer under the fiery sky, hoping you won't forget everything again. Hold to wrap up. Oh, as you struggle to put the memories in the correct order, your mental fog dissipates, and two simple words form on your lips. Time loop. Seems like you're trapped in some sort of time loop. Oh, okay. Dr. Finnick's voice pulls you back to the old motel room.
I don't think I follow, Mr. Harrow. Would you care to elaborate?
Guess not. I don't know how long this is. Oh, well, that answers that question. That was really good. I'm curious to see like what this is really like, what secrets we would learn. But that's it for now. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I think I have it wishlisted, so let me know how you're feeling about it. And if you played it, like, did I miss some stuff? So anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ding that bell. And I'll see you next time. Bye!